Hey, this is Tory Beaufort. I play football at Bearden, and this is the No Playbook Podcast.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out the show. It's the podcast featuring the outstanding athletes, coaches, and experts from East Tennessee. This episode is sponsored by Stinnett Collision and by Loco Burrow Tex-Mex Cantina at Westtown Mall. We recently had Tennessee basketball player Zakai Ziegler visit us at Loco Burrow. Listen to the ad that's going to play here in about a minute. You can hear details on how to save 10% your next time that you visit Loco Burrow. Today on the podcast, I've got an absolute stud of a football player from Bearden High School, Tory Beaufort. Such a difference maker on the field for Bearden this season and just throughout his entire high school career. Tory joins me to talk about his recruiting experience, and he shares something that very few people know about him. We'll get to Tory Beaufort right after this. Sit tight.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
What's up, everybody? I'm Zakai Ziegler. I'm here at the Loco Burrow here at Westtown Mall. I'm showing the people how to make a fresh tortilla. So at Loco Burrow, they make fresh tortillas. This is how you do it. Put in some flour, shake it out. Boom. And that's how the magic happens. Pretty nice scenery here at the rooftop of Westtown Mall. I'm liking the vibe. Little chill vibe, chill area. Oh, yeah, I'm a little nervous. Thank you so much. Well, that's good. If you come to Loco Burrow and use my name, you'll be able to get 10% off. So make sure you stop on by. I might be the best cook on the team. Think that's good?
Yep, you can go ahead and flip it. Hands, please.
Chef Boy RZ.
Good.
You guys had a big win on Friday.
We did.
Who was that one? Jefferson County?
Jeffco, yeah.
Got it. And who's up next?
Dobbins Bennett beat Farragut, so we played them there.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Excellent. So you're traveling up to the Tri-Cities to play DB.
Yeah.
How was your game on Friday?
I had a good game. I was coming back from a injury from last Friday, so I came back. I had a pretty good game.
That's good. So when you're preparing for a team like DB this week, big playoff week, what is the preparation like during the week?
During the week, it's just a lot of mental focus, mainly getting deeper into the playoffs, a lot less physical, a lot more mental. So it's more about focusing on the little details and just the little things that can just help us get an edge over the team.
Yeah. But with a team like from a complete different district, is it like a lot of film going into it or just more focusing on your own game?
Definitely a lot of film. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of. We just have to see what – I've been watching film already, so I was watching film earlier. So a lot of just looking at their tendencies, seeing their plays since we haven't played a team like them yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have anything in particular that's like different as far as their offense or defense goes? Like anything super unique?
I don't think it's nothing unique. We played a lot of different teams, so I think they play with a lot of linemen on offense. So our defense is going to have to watch a lot of film on their run.
Right. So what about you specifically this season? Is there anything that you feel like you've really improved on?
I feel like I stepped up a little bit more as a leader last year. I kind of, I say I was more quiet. I didn't really, I wasn't more of a vocal leader. But this year I've stepped up, been more of a vocal leader for our team while also setting an example and just helping my guys out just throughout the week during practices, even during games too, just keeping everybody up, not getting down on teammates and just helping them keep a level head.
Is that a role, that kind of leadership role? Is that something you're comfortable with?
Yeah, it is now. Yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable doing it. I wish I would have started earlier.
Yeah. Was there anything that you think as you're going into, next year, it's going to be your senior season? Is there anything that you're like, I really gotta improve my vertical, my takeoff speed, anything specific like that?
Yeah, I want to get a lot faster since I'm already a smaller receiver, so uh speed is really emphasized on smaller receivers because you're already at a disadvantage mostly, so it's got to be really fast.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times those guys end up, slot guys, and
Right.
they'll get dump off passes, and they just gotta take it to the house.
Right. Yeah, that's what I want to do more. Just getting the bigger plays when I can make the chance.
Right. So
Hmm.
what about recruiting? So that's one thing that we talk a lot about on this show is I
Hmm.
like to hear stories from the recruiting trail, whether somebody is trying to go to Johnson University or they're trying to go to Alabama to play football.
Right.
So, what have you seen so far?
My recruiting process it's been fun so far. I've been into a lot of places, a lot of visits, talked to a lot of coaches. So Coach Jones does a really good job pushing us out there, getting us to talk to other coaches from everywhere. So uh, watch out, get out. All right, my bad. But
It's no
yeah,
problem.
Coach
I got
Jones.
a kid that comes in sometimes. He's popped in on a few episodes.
Yeah, that's my little cousin. I got my family over here. But yeah, Coach Jones does a really good job pushing us out to college coaches, getting us to see just different places. I've been to like Michigan, Michigan State. Uh, I just came back from Clemson 2 weeks ago with my coach, Amari Rodgers. He went there, so touch talking to a lot of coaches, seeing those guys, got a couple offers. So it's just it's been fun talking and seeing different places. The process is pretty stressful, but um, when you got coaches around you that is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, not telling me you can play at a level that they don't think you will play at, just going somewhere you can play. That's really big for me. Just going somewhere where I have the best chance of seeing the field. 'Cause that's the whole point of football is playing, not just being at a school. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so with you getting some big time looks, talking to some big D1 schools, is there anything in particular that you're thinking, like proximity to home, coaching style, immediate play time, anything like that?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to, since I play receiver, I don't want to go to a school that runs like the wing T or nothing. So, I definitely want to stay kind of close to my parents. I don't want to really go like 10 hours away. So, uh, the coaches, I have to be really close with the coaches. You have to just tell me what I need to hear. Just be real with the players, really. So just real good relationship with the coaches, and that's probably how I end up making my decision is the coaching.
Well, so to that point, not asking you to reveal anything that you don't know yet, has there been any of these coaches that have really kind of surprised you or made you, when you walk away, you're like, man, Dabo Swinney really is, different than I thought, or anything in particular like that?
Yeah, so like surprisingly, the I've been to like big D1 schools, small D1 schools. A lot of the times, the schools that have the coaching staff that stay together, they're gonna just really, they're gonna be honest with you. So like Marshall, I like Marshall a lot. They have a good coaching staff. A lot of their coaches went to Marshall, so they'll just tell you like what the expectations are and stuff like that. So it's different. It's a lot different from like the Alabamas and the like say like Virginia Tech. The coaching is much different with just the style and how they go about things. So it's definitely just a difference.
Well, especially now because the landscape of college football is so different with the transfer
Right.
portal and NIL. It sounds
Mhm.
like there's a lot of extra things that are being addressed that maybe even 3 years ago just weren't even a thing.
Right. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of coaches are bouncing around, a lot of players are bouncing around. So I just want to find a school that's really just stable in their culture and real stable in their recruitment.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, do you ever connect with any local guys that have already been through some of that experience for any kind of advice?
Yeah, I got like a lot of my friends now since they've graduated. They're playing college ball right now, and uh, like Boski went to Webb. Uh, even some guys that are just going through the process with me right now, they're just helping me out through it. Uh, so my coach right now, Amari Rogers, he's just gonna tell me. He tells me a lot about like how the process is and what college is really going to be about.
Yeah, he's obviously got a lot of experience.
Right. Yeah. Mm.
Cool. Any other local guys that are even your age that are getting big time looks that you're kind of going through this alongside?
Yeah. So a lot of players on my team, uh, we go like to places together, and I have like distant friends like at other schools. Like Shavar Young was with me at Clemson. He's committed there. He's for me, he's helping me walk through it. Jason Thompson with me. He's got a lot of big looks. He just dropped his top 5. He's got big time schools. We all kind of just going through it together, just trying to really emphasize having fun during the recruitment process and not getting really too stressed out about where we're gonna go.
Yeah, that's great, man. Um, is there anything uh, that's happened along the recruiting trail that was just super surprise or even like some hilarious story? I love to hear those.
Man, um, so okay, I got a story. So I went I went to a practice at Marshall, and it was a spring practice. So it was they were just feel me going through what they do, whatever. I thought we got coached like really hard. Just at Bearden, you go to college and they're like dog cussing the players and all that. But the kids are not. They're not like shrugging the coaches off. They're just listening, taking the coaching in. And that's something I try to learn. Like coach get on me, just don't just chill. Just listen to what they're saying and how they're saying it.
That's probably good. Good advice. Hey, what's one thing that very few people know about you?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Any
pretty
unique
open, but
talents?
I don't have no. I like playing basketball, but I don't think I'm that good. I'm
Yeah.
decent. All right. Yeah.
What about so we're talking a lot about college football. Is there a team that you've supported as a kid? Like have you been a fan of
Yeah.
Tennessee
Always
or
gonna support Tennessee. Always gonna support Tennessee. Hometown kid. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You talk about hometown guys. I'd love to see Braylon Harmon get a chance on the field the next couple years.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad. It's cutting out a little bit.
Okay. Um, I was just saying we're talking about hometown guys in Tennessee. I'd love to see Braylon Harmon from Catholic get a chance to get on the field sometime soon.
Oh yeah, Braylon. That's my guy. He's special. He's like the fastest person I've seen like in person. He's so fast. Even it's just like a punt returns. He had a good couple good punt returns this last game yesterday. So I want to see him back there definitely.
Yeah. So now share with me one unforgettable sports memory for you.
Mm. It's it's like during my team, like just on Bearden.
Like, well, it could be, I mean, it could honestly be even like you were in Pee Wee football and you scored 5 touchdowns in a game and it just, you never forget that. Or is there a game at Bearden that you're like, I'm never going to forget this moment?
Okay, so I'll say just earlier this year, really our first game against West. None of our seniors have beat West until that time. Uh, just getting in the locker room, this is a real special moment. It's like coaches are dancing. It's just a great time.
Yeah. I was at that game. It was so
Mm.
fun. And it was kind of going back and forth. And then, am I right? Like there towards the end of the game, it got really exciting.
Yeah, we had like a whole bunch of overtimes. It was late and crazy stuff was just going on. Just a lot.
That's right. What about as a spectator? You got an unforgettable sports
Mm.
memory.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
How about as a spectator? Do you got an unforgettable memory?
Oh, as a spectator, okay. So my coach runs like this these tournaments for Little League, and I was just helping him out. He just needed some extra hands. Me and Shavar were we were like doing a score for the little kids, and the team had lost. They had lost by like 30 points or something, and it's like a running clock after a certain amount. And the parents were behind us. They were getting mad at us, telling us to stop the clock, and we can't stop the clock. And they were just like, their parents, they were getting crazy. I don't know. They was like getting mad at us. They jumping the fence, like yelling at us and stuff. So we just sat there. We just didn't do nothing, but we just laughed about it. It was funny.
Help with the fits, man. Parents at like a little league game, they're just insane.
Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, how about do you have like a favorite wide receiver, whether it be somebody from college or even NFL?
Mm, uh, in the NFL right now, I'll probably say it'll be either be yeah, Tank Dell definitely. Tank Dell, probably one of my
Okay.
favorites. Yeah. He's I taught to model my game after him. He's like real fast, real shifty guy. Getting the slot. He's given the ball, he can do some special things. So I like his play style. Been watching him since college.
Like, yeah. And you talk about younger guys, or smaller guys. I don't know if you even remember watching Steve Smith. So he's my
Steve
favorite
Smith,
player
yeah.
ever.
Mhm.
Five
Yeah.
eight, and he was just like a dog out there.
Yeah, he was a dog. He definitely uh brought intensity to the game where he talked crazy to the defense and all that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I love Steve Smith. He's a great receiver.
he's my favorite player ever. That's perfect, man. I'm gonna put this together. I'll actually have this out in a couple days.
What'd you say?
I just said I'm gonna actually have this out in a couple days. So I really normally when people record, it's like a couple weeks, but I'm gonna have this out before your DB game for sure. So thank you so much for
Okay,
coming on, buddy.
perfect.
I really appreciate it, Tori. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Best of luck.